Hi, welcome back to another video on the channel, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jake, and I would like to welcome you guys to this very special story time. This story time is about my first kiss, which took place during freshman year. So I would just like to say though, before I actually tell the story, congrats to all the kids going back to school tomorrow or today. Today is the first day back to school in my city, and I'm very glad to be a high school graduate. It feels really weird not going to school tomorrow. Really, right now I would be panicking and getting my backpack all set up and shit like that. And I'm sitting at home playing Fortnite. So, yeah. Anyways, let's get into the story. So, this took place my freshman year during my freshman prom. So, you might be saying, Jake, why were you at a prom if you were a freshman? So, I'll explain that. My school has maybe 100 to 115 kids, and since it's so small, if they only allow juniors and seniors like it traditionally is, then there'd only be like maybe 40 or 50 kids there. So they want as many kids there as possible, so they just let all grades go. So I was very excited to learn this in my freshman year, and my little 14-year-old self was super excited to get dressed up and go to prom. Now, of course, I didn't have a date because I was very awkward and didn't know how to talk to women, and I didn't know how to dress properly. I used my brother's very oversized prom suit, his vest and tie and whatnot, from the previous year, because he graduated the year before I started high school, and we both went to the same school. I used his hand-me-down suits and stuff like that. If I have a picture, I'll throw it up on screen. I'm not too sure. I definitely have a picture of myself from freshman year. I look absolutely beautiful, I think. But yeah, so I think prom was around 6 o'clock at night, and it was maybe, I don't know, May, I think, of 2015, May of 2015. So I was 15 years old. I was very excited to go to prom. You know, get dressed up and go and dance with the ladies and meet my friends and that sort of thing. And when I got there, I guess I was like 30 minutes early, and they had me help set up. So set up tables, help music, and clean and that sort of thing. Which I didn't mind. I didn't. I like helping out. So after we get done cleaning, guests start to arrive. And tickets at my school were pretty cheap. I think it was like $35 for a single and then $60 for a couple. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember because I think I got in for free because I helped clean and stuff. And it took place in my school's gym, which is, I think, maybe the size of my room and my living room combined. I mean, if you guys, I don't know. It wasn't very big, I'll just say that. The gym was not that big at my school, and it was very hot and humid in there too because it was so small, and that ties into the kissing later. So I was dancing. I met up with my friend Mario, who has been on the channel before. Met up with him and his date. I was just third wheeling, hardcore. Was a hardcore third wheel, still am sometimes. Thank God I have a girlfriend. So we started dancing. We took some funny pictures, me and my friends. And there was, I guess, one of the girls there had a fat crush on me, and she was very jealous when she found out I kissed another girl. And I had no idea, because I liked that girl, okay? And then she led me on a few times and flirted with me and said she didn't like me. And I was like, okay, fine, I'm done with this. Kissed another girl, and then she got mad that I didn't like dance with her and hang out with her. So, ladies, don't do that. Just a tip, don't do that. Okay, thank you. They also at this prom didn't have snacks. They had snacks, but they didn't have food, or that sort of thing. They didn't have proper food, so it was like really up to the guests to go and get food beforehand. They had candy and chips and mini cokes and stuff like that. Like, that's all they had. So the night went on of just repeating that, dancing, talking to friends, taking pictures, that sort of thing. And then at the later end of the night, things started slowing down a bit, and this one girl really started flirting with me. So the girl that was flirting with me was actually a junior, which was very surprising. And then, because I was a freshman, and then I guess another girl was a senior. She started flirting with me as well. So I had two girls flirting with me throughout the night, a junior and a senior. And I didn't know how to respond to it, so I acted like a man. I was like, oh, hey, yeah, I could dance with you, sure. And which was, felt nice. Because I went through my entire life before that feeling very fat and ugly. And so having a junior and a senior girl flirt with me and try to get with me was awesome. So the senior girl pulled me and pretty much made me dance with her. And this was the girl that I actually ended up kissing. So she pulled me onto the dance floor, I put my hands on her hips, started slow dancing. It was nice, and she was, she was maybe like my height, maybe like equally, or maybe even taller than me a little, like by the slightest bit. And so, it was nice, it was romantic. And I've seen her throughout the night dancing and breaking down, and then just all of a sudden started flirting with me. And so I was just thinking about that throughout the night. I'm like, why all of a sudden does she like me? And then she kissed me on the cheek, and I was like, oh, that's nice. And then she went in for the full kiss, and it was nice. For a first kiss, it was okay. You guys aren't gonna like this next detail. Yeah, it was very sweaty, very salty. Like I said, she's been dancing that whole night, and it was very humid in there, no air conditioning in that gym, so she was very sweaty and stuff like that. And she kissed me. Now, I didn't care about the taste at all, because I was like, yeah, first kiss, done. And while I was slow dancing, right, my friend Mario and his date were off not dancing for some reason, but they were off on the side of the gym, and they were looking at me, and I kissed them, and then she went in, like, laid her head on my shoulder, and I looked to my left, and they're over there going, yeah, what's up? And I started laughing, and she didn't like that. Yeah, it was nice. And I did find out a while after, like, I don't know, like a year later, that she was very intoxicated that night. That's why she was flirting with me and rubbing on me, kissing on me, and grabbing me and shit. Yeah, it's because she was drunk. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know what your guys' first kiss was like in the comment section below. I'd love to read your guys' stories. And yeah, so thank you guys. Hope you're having a good day at school. And good luck to all the seniors graduating this year. Enjoy it, because I low-key miss it. Bye. JK, I don't fucking miss it.